Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Someone sent me this video, and it actually made me like laugh my ass off, respectfully, because it's like the title of the video is why midlife women are losing interest in relationships. Let's be respectfully honest, right? Who is the market that's looking for midlife women, respectfully, other than like 18 to 21-year-olds that are just trying to hit respectfully, but they're not like looking for like, you know what I'm saying, to marry these thoughts. We can't confirm. Like, respectfully, what is the market for this type of woman? What is the market? I'm trying to understand. Let's get into this video though.
Hi there, friends. It's been a while since I made a video like this, but I keep seeing these videos popping up in my feed.
Okay.
Mostly midlife
And first of all, let's make something clear. This is
about
not a midlife woman. This is a retiree. I don't know what she talk about midlife. Once the Targaryen strands start coming through, call it a day.
about being done with dating.
She's old as shit.
Done with relationships, or at least questioning whether they even want one anymore.
Who?
And every time I see one of these videos, I kind of pause because I recognize that feeling. I've actually talked about this before, but I want to come back to it for a minute.
Is she missing teeth?
I've been married 3 times.
God. Okay. Let's make something abundantly clear, right? Once you have been married and you are now divorced, you're used goods, respectfully. Nobody wants that. If I'm being real, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't marry a divorcee. That's just me personally, especially one with kids. I would never accept that. That's just me personally, though. You can do what you want to do, but I'm being honest with myself, honestly. Because you are willing, especially if they're young, because understand, if you're that willing to run off from a marriage that quickly, a marriage, not a relationship, a marriage, I can't trust you. Like, what are we talking about? Marriage. And she's 3P.
Romantic relationships.
3-time champion.
Forever.
Are you crazy?
It's not because I couldn't find one. It's because I understand what they cost me.
They always have to say, it's not because I can't. I just don't want to. No, ma'am. No, you can't. You're incapable. Understand? Her saying this is the same as an incel saying I can get bitches if I want.
And I don't mean that in a bitter way at all. It's actually coming from a pretty clear, grounded place. At this point in my life, I'm just not interested in investing my peace into something that has...
You see with women, right? Like this specifically. They love to say my peace like the man is like choosing to attack their peace. If we're being honest with ourselves, who are the participants in relationships, majority of the time, of course, that are the ones that cause problems in relationships when it comes to having peace and or boredom? Because boredom is just peace, if we're being real. If it's repetitive and like dissimilar, it's boring, but that's peaceful. Respectfully, who is the parties that are adamantly against that? If we're being honest with ourselves, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments.
Disrupting it. Because relationships, even the good ones, require something from you. They take your time.
No fucking tell me anything in life that doesn't require something from you.
Your energy.
Tell me anything.
Your attention.
What the hell are we talking about?
They require a level of compromise that I've spent most of my life giving.
Yeah, and I realize it, right? Because you know the love coaches and everything, they love to say any other thing, or the politicians or whatever, they like to say any other reason of to why relationships are failing, like money, bullshit. It's because people are just selfish now. Absolute demoralizing selfish. They promote individualism too much, respectfully speaking. People don't want to compromise. Well, men will compromise, I'm not gonna lie, especially to crack. Women will never ever compromise. That's the problem. Obviously, that's not a problem for these type of women, because these type of women, nobody wants them to compromise. Call it a day. But I'm like saying like this, right? I'm tired of this idea of it's both sides, because if we're being real, it's one side, okay? Because yes, there are some men out there that do some dumb shit. But if we're talking averages or even majorities, who are the problem? And you say, what is that gain? Again, you cannot fix the issue until you absolutely target the main problem. Respectfully, you can't fix an issue without targeting the main problem. If you're trying to be nuanced, quote unquote, because nuance just means like diluting the issue, but let me focus up. And trying to like make it seem fair, as in everyone's at fault, as opposed to you are the problem, fix yourself, then you're just avoiding the harsh truth. And who does that actually help in the end? Because it's not really getting to the end goal. It's just helping people's feelings.
Briefly, as
It's
a
not really getting
mother,
to like a
as a
solution.
nurse.
Of
I've
course,
been
she's a
taking
fucking
care of
nurse. Like,
everyone
oh, she
for a
cheated.
very long time. And now my life is finally quiet and mine. It's not empty, it's just really peaceful. And that feels so different
Does she
from
have kids?
anything that I've had before that I don't take it lightly.
How old is
So
she?
when
She's
I
missing
think about
teeth, bro. How
bringing
old is she?
someone new into my life, I don't automatically think about what I could gain. I think about what it would cost. And I know that might sound a little cold and selfish, but it's honest because there are real risks that come with it too. Like,
So you see the difference? What I could gain or what I'm losing. No part is that what I'm giving. You see the difference? No part does she ever say, what am I giving to the relationship? What am I like giving to my partner? Like, what does my partner want from me? It's always from what she wants or what she wants to gain or what she's losing. This is a selfish bitch.
disappointment, starting over, or slowly losing yourself again in ways that are so subtle
Losing
you don't
yourself?
even realize
What does
what's
that even mean?
happening until
Okay, what does that...
you're already deep in it.
Let me finish the video. I can't pause it
And
way too
there's
much.
another piece that I think a lot of women feel, but they don't always say out loud.
This is the
A
problem.
lot of
This is
us,
the problem. The emotionally smarter people, the more emotionally intelligent, quote unquote, and the more better communicators, but they never seem to be able to communicate the truth. I'll never understand this. Women love to say they're better communicators, they're more emotionally intelligent, but whenever you want the absolute truth, not what they want you to know, but the actual truth, they will never say it. I will never understand this. Because they will say one thing and do another. Or they'll want one thing and then, you know what I'm saying, get mad about when they get that one thing if it's not what they really want.
are not
Just say what you want.
interested in becoming a
They don't want to get judged.
caretaker again. I say that as a nurse who has spent decades taking care of people. I'm just not in a place in my life where I want to sign up to be someone's end of life plan or take on their health issues or their finances or their emotional
The health
baggage.
issues.
I've already carried a lot and I don't feel the need to pick up more, especially when it doesn't belong to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even understand why she's looking for anybody. Throw in the towel. Call it a life. You're good. You've lived. What is she looking for at 88? I'm assuming. Companionship? Shut up. She don't want companionship. She don't want that because she could have had it 3 times over. 3P. She wants. I can't even. I can't put into words. But she just wants someone that she can talk to. And show someone she could talk at. I guarantee you slap an AI bot in front of her that looks human, she'll be comfortable. She's happy because she can talk at it, and you know what I'm saying? And she's good. And it's realistic.
There's also been a shift for me that's a little harder to explain, but it's also just as real. The part of life that used to revolve around physical attraction just doesn't have the same pull anymore.
You mean when you could actually reproduce? Before you hitting menopause's wall like a brick. I'm not gonna lie, post-menopause, I don't understand what's the point. If you're not already in a relationship, why are you looking for one? Respectfully. Other than quote-unquote companionship. But if you really wanted companionship, you would find it young. You don't want companionship, you want it like a retirement plan. If you're post-menopause, it's over, it's GG's. Like, what's the point?
It's not that I think no one is attractive, and it's not that I've given up on myself. It's more that part of me isn't driving my decisions anymore. There was a time when being attractive to someone felt important. And
yeah, when you were younger and could actually accomplish that goal.
It was tied up in how you found love and how you kept it and how you felt chosen. And somewhere along the way, that just stopped mattering in the same way.
Okay.
I don't spend my energy trying to be appealing to someone, anyone anymore. And because of that, I'm
trying to understand, yeah, right? Why do women do this all the time? Like, I can't open TikTok. I think that might be the problem because respectfully, I can't open TikTok without seeing a woman bitching. Either they're on the far end of, I don't need a man, fuck all men ain't shit. Or, why are men like this? I need love. Like, what happened to like talking to your own friends or writing in a diary? When did the internet become your diary? I'm trying to understand, when did this like shift happen?
Don't really move through the world looking at
Because
people through
musically
that
wasn't
lens
like this.
either.
So why is TikTok like this?
And I think a lot of what we called attraction when we were younger wasn't just attraction. It was validation. It was
Oh, no.
long.
1 second. Nobody ever, like, everyone understood what it meant. You just didn't want to accept it. 1 second, let's make something clear. When we say, right, women want validation, that's why they post on Instagram, respectfully. Who are the main people that fight against that? The women, because they don't want to admit to themselves that they seek validation. I don't understand why she's acting as though this is like a, oh my gosh, I'm Shakespeare. Sorry?
It was wanting to feel chosen. And when you don't need that anymore, something shifts.
Yeah, you
It's
don't need it
not
because it's
that something
curtained,
is
because it's not possible. You know what it is? You want something as long as it's possible, humanly. Unless you're delusional and crazy, which is, you know what I'm saying? It hits a lot of people older than normal. But you want something as long as you feel as though it's even attainable. Because even the craziest stuff, you think it's attainable. When you understand it's not attainable, you move on.
missing is that something has settled. What's taken its place, at least for me, is quieter, but a lot steadier. I go home at the end of the day and I genuinely love being there. I love my space, my yard, my routines, my life.
I'm guessing she has no kids.
There's no walking on eggshells, no adjusting myself to keep the peace.
Okay. I'm trying to understand who the hell did she marry? Because if she's trying to, they always do this. I've never ever heard a woman say I was the problem. Respectfully speaking, of course. She's acting as though she was like the negotiator. She was the one trying to keep the peace. Ma'am, let's stop this. I guarantee her husband was sleeping in the car.
It's just mine. And because I know what it feels like not to have that, I don't take it for granted. And this is not about men. I love men. I know there's a lot going on with that right now. And while I have my thoughts about that, that's not what I'm talking about, because I know a lot of older men also feel the way I do about getting into another relationship at this point in life.
Yeah, but that's for understandable reasons.
When I think about relationships now, it's not that I'm against them. It's just that they would have to add something really meaningful and special to my life.
So what did it, so what are you giving? Like, I'm genuinely curious. If they have to give this to you, what are they gaining? Retired box? I'm confused. What are they gaining?
Not just check a box. Actually bring something spectacular. And I think a lot of women in midlife are quietly coming.
You're not midlife. You're finished. But let me finish. It's always this romantic book. I can't like book talk needs to go. We need to put slap all these books in the storage unit and just burn it all.
They're not lonely.
The books are the problem.
They're finally at peace.
Because it's giving delusions.
We've been taught to confuse those two things. So we keep questioning ourselves. Should I be dating? What am I missing out on? What if I regret this? Is there something wrong with me because I like being by myself?
No. Stay by yourself.
The question is, what if this is exactly the life I've been trying to get to all along? And for me, that doesn't mean I don't want connection.
Holy cope. Let's just be real with ourselves, right? This isn't the life you wanted, but it's a life you have to have. So you've accepted that. You've accepted the reality of you are no longer desirable. It's curtains. You've accepted it. Happily, of course. But let's not act as though this was your end goal, okay? Let's not do this. Because that's like me saying, did I really want to be a millionaire? Like, did I really want to be a millionaire when I was younger? Did I really want to be rich? That's not what I really want. I feel like this was always my end goal. And I'm happy. Sorry? What are we talking about?
It just looks different now. I am open to going out to dinner, sharing time with people.
Of course,
doing things
dinner.
I enjoy, but I'm not interested in labels or traditional dating in any way. I don't feel the need to define something or turn it into a relationship just for the sake of it.
I'm tired of that traditional label, bro.
To me now
just call it dating, because what they're doing now is not dating. I'm gonna be real. It's whorish behavior.
Where there's no pressure to perform, no expectations to manage, no rules that you have to keep up appearances for or step into, and even my social circle isn't what it used to be. It's smaller,
I wonder why.
But it's better.
I wonder why.
A few really good friends and my family and a kind of community that feels easy to breathe in, where I can actually show up as myself and not worry about what anybody thinks. That feels sustainable to me. That feels real.
Yeah, this is
And at this stage of my life, that feels Like, exactly.
Yeah, this is a perfect sign. Man, it is time to go Somalia. The West is finished. The West is finished when it comes to women like this. I'm going to Somalia, finding a good wife. I'm never marrying a woman from this country. We can confirm this. And yeah, I'm just going to call it a life. I don't understand why a lot of people settle for this type of woman. I'll never understand that cope. But you know what I'm saying? This is a wake-up sign to avoid this. 3-time married, 3P? Yeah, you've lost me. But anyways, if you might disagree with anything I said today, just let me know down in the comments below. If you might want to see the couple other videos I posted, video here, you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button here. And yeah, let me know what you guys want me to react to next. I'm gonna see you man tomorrow with another video. Peace.